What's up, everyone? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Immolation, entitled Kingdom of Conspiracy. This is released on Nuclear Blast Records. Now, Immolation are a band that need absolutely no introduction if you have been a fan of old school death metal, New York death metal, or just death metal, period. Immolation are that influential and legendary. But just in case you aren't familiar with them, they are based out of Yonkers, New York, and for the better part of the last quarter century, this has been a band that has been making consistent moves and have definitely proven themselves as one of the hardest working bands in death metal and in the United States. These guys definitely care about their craft, their music, their legacy, their hard work, and it's definitely something that's paid off all throughout the years. They've traveled all around the world, toured all across the United States, been to Europe, and who knows where. They've done it all, and they will continue to do it all. In my opinion, this is a band that's had a discography that's almost straightforward, near perfect, and I can't really think of a bum release that this band has ever put out. Even if something happened to be a little bit weak, it was still amazing. This band definitely pulled it off from first album to where they're at now. I mean, albums like their debut, Dawn of Possession, the follow-up that came a couple of years after, Here and After, to even their next couple of records, Failures for Gods and Close to a World Below. Those albums were just amazing and definitely showcased the true side of Immolation. Just pure hard work, great musicianship, awesome vocals, amazing lyrical content and songwriting. These guys are pure class. Even to this band's later 2000s material, pretty much stuff like Harnessing Ruin, Unholy Cult, Shadows in the Light, to the Hope and Horror EP. I might have mixed those all around, but still, those releases in itself were absolutely amazing. But this band's later output after that is definitely what is getting people more and more interested in listening to Immolation. Preferably their last album, 2010's Majesty and Decay, which was just jaw-dropping. I was blown away by that record. Musically, lyrically, and sonically, it was an amazing record. Even the Free Providence EP that they came out with definitely was a continuation of all of their hard work and class, showcasing their music and lyrical content. Wow, what a band, what a career. Now we have their ninth full-length entitled Kingdom of Conspiracy. It's 10 tracks, and it clocks in at around 40 minutes in length. And honestly, out of all of the albums that I've listened to in 2013, this has been an album that has been on consistent replay value. This is one of those albums that has immediate replayability to it. You can listen to it again and again, and it doesn't get tiresome, not one bit. Kingdom of Conspiracy is absolutely amazing. It is a near masterpiece, and definitely top 5 contender level material as far as I'm concerned. The guitar work on here is your usual kind of Immolation guitar. Very, very soaring, very hardworking, very classy, very, very beautiful. I mean, Robert Vigna is pretty much one of the founding members of this band and is definitely one of the heart and soul of what Immolation is all about. His songwriting is just fantastic and as crisp as can be. Just some of the riffs on this album are just so catchy and so memorable. I mean, songs like the opening title track, you definitely hear the hard work being put into that track, even to songs like Keep the Silence, God Complex, great guitar work on that track, and even to the great Sleep. There's some incredible tremolo riffs going on there. Just some really crazy, chaotic guitar work going on here. And the solos are just pure class. Beautifully played, beautifully executed. And if you happen to see Immolation live, you definitely know you're going to have the guitar almost thrown at you by just the way that it's played and just done. It is superb. I love this guitar style, this guitar tone. It is awesome. Um, Bass wise, the bass tone is, as per usual, very solid, very nicely mixed, very pr- almost almost nice and solid with the guitar work. It's mainly guitar driven and guitar dominated, but when you hear the bass tone, it is definitely awesome. It is played extremely well. Ross knows how to play his bass very well, and on this record, it definitely showcases itself to be something to be reckoned with. Um, Drum wise, the drums have a little bit of a glossy feel to them. Very clean, very well mixed and well produced. Very evidented on fills, rolls, blast beats, and double bass. You hear a lot of that here. The double bass is extremely crisp and it plays very well, very fast paced. It's at a breakneck speed and it doesn't let up or ever let go. That's the kind of style you pick up when you listen to the drums. It is amazing. I mean, songs like Bound to Order and even A Spectacle of Lies. The drum work on those tracks are just really, really sick. And this guy who plays the drums is fantastic. He definitely knows what he's doing and he can put on an amazing show. Um, and now we get to the vocals. Of course, it's your typical Immolation vocal style. Very low, guttural, very understandable. But that's something that makes Ross Dolan's vocals just that much more fascinating and that's much more interesting to listen to. Um, yeah, just his delivery, his conviction, the way he spews out his words, it's fantastic. And just like on the last couple of releases, Majesty and Decay and the Providence EP, definite hard work when it comes to the lyrical content. Some great lyric writing going on here. I love these lyrics, very thought-provoking. It definitely makes you think. Because thinking back to Immolation's past works, where it delved into more controversial subject like religion and brainwashing, and moving forward to a more political thinking, moving forward thinking type of attitude when it comes to their lyrics, it's definitely something that makes you pay attention and make you want to understand things more from Ross Dolan's perspective. It is just that invigorating, and the lyrics definitely capture that here with the Kingdom of Conspiracy. So overall, this is probably one of my favorite death metal albums of 2013. This is definitely one of my favorite Immolation albums as far as their current era of music is concerned. Everyone definitely delivers some incredible music. Great guitar work, great bass work, nicely done drums, good vocals, even better lyrics. Immolation is once again proving themselves as one of the best things going in death metal. They are one of the total packages of death metal in America and all around the world. Immolation kick ass, and if you are an Immolation fan, definitely pick this up, definitely support them, and give this album a shot. I think this is awesome, and I hope you think it's awesome too. I know that everyone won't have the same opinion as I. I'm pretty sure that people might be disappointed in this, but that's totally how you feel about it. It's whatever, you know. But I love this album, and I definitely will be listening to this again and again for the foreseeable future. So, if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say the title track, Bound to Order, God Complex, Indoctrinate, and The Great Sleep for those amazing guitar tremolos at the very beginning. You can pick this up from pretty much about any reliable retailer around the country. Pick it up from them if you happen to see them live. They have it with them along with their current album, and of course the Providence EP. Buy a shirt from them, buy something from them, help them get to the next destination. Or, of course, buy it from Nuclear Blast. You can buy the Digi sleeve. Nice little Digi sleeve here. And if some select orders do come with signed autograph booklets, signed by the entire band, which I think is pretty damn badass. And, of course, the vinyl copy, which is very limited to around, I think, 250 copies, and it's on a clear with black splatter vinyl. Definitely something to be interested in if you are into vinyl or anything like that. Just get this album however you can. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is Kingdom of Conspiracy by Immolation. This is released on Nuclear Blast Records. To me, this is mandatory purchasing, and I'm going to give this a very strong 9.5 out of 10. this is definitely something to consider for the end of the year, and you will be hearing about this album again, I promise you. So support Immolation, support death metal. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, I'm Miho out.